Hi everyone, it's Rita. I just wanted to do a quick clarification on the Akashic Records. I've had a lot of questions come in, emails come in. So I was trained by Dr. Linda Howe, who's the first person to get her doctorate in Akashic Studies from Emerson's Theological College. She was downloaded a prayer called the Pathway Prayer Process. And that's what I use when I access the records. I read this prayer. It's very high vibrating. I can feel a vibrational shift in my body. And I connect in. I don't always remember when I'm in that space, but I connect in with anything I open up the Akashic Records of. And then I ask for things that are like clarifying. It's really not about divination. So it's not like psychic reading where you're going to get, like what's the lottery number? That sort of thing. And it's not like, am I going to meet the love of my life next week at this retreat, right? But like the clarifying question might be, like if it's relationship oriented, what was this relationship about for me? What was the good, the learning, if you would, or, if you're, I don't know. It's everything that affects our lives, right? So it's questions about spirit. It's questions about soul purpose work. It's question about finances. It's question about relationships. You could ask if you have a business. We can open up the Akashic Records of your business and ask questions. If it's a home or a home for sale, it's your home. Or if it's for sale and it's on the market, we can ask questions. I've done that for a realtor friend who's having trouble selling a house, and the house told us what it needed in order to get sold. I had a friend ask about health stuff. And this is a few years ago, and I do kind of remember, and I don't talk about this is your information in the records, right? But I will say that she was guided to drink she was guided to find a green juice that she liked, right? And so I saw her a few years later on a trip I did to Cambodia and Vietnam, and we had breakfast together on the ship and or on the riverboat, and she said, I told them up front I needed certain types of things because I started drinking this green juice and I've lost 20 pounds and I feel amazing and I just want to have it every day. And I thought, she didn't say anything about getting that out of her Akashic Records because maybe she didn't get the specific formula from the records, but it was the guidance from the records to start doing a special green juice, right? So these are the sorts of things that come out of your Akashic Records. And so it's not about like futuristic stuff, but it is about clarity and guidance. And right now I'm doing those readings for $120 for an hour. And you can email me at SMILECITRINE, which is a really cool crystal that I love. So SMILECITRINE@protonmail.com. I did an interview this morning with Alex. It was our first one we did, and we did it with a woman named Sandy Thurns, who's a Psych K certified facilitator, and she does body code, emotion code, belief code, which is all like working in your energetic field to uncover subconscious beliefs. And she's amazing. And Alex is like, he'll probably end up being an instructor of Psych K, one of those rare people. But he understands the energy fields that way, as well as Sandy. So it was kind of a fun discussion. We talked about what they call surrogacy, which when you work remotely with people and they're doing muscle testing, which remember I was telling you is like going like this, that's how I muscle test now. Like should I make this video right now and send it to you guys today? Yes. Is my name Rita Lorraine Carey? Yes. Should I make sure I take Oliver for a walk soon? Like, yes. You can ask anything. Once you know that you're confident on how you muscle test, you can do it for everything. Should I take this trip? Should I take this class? Should I take this course? Should I email this person back? Should I go out on a date with this person? Would this person be a good person for me? And what you'll learn is you start muscle testing stuff, you'll feel it in your heart. Your heart will tell you. I can feel it now. Like even before I say yes, like before I get the yes on taking, even like, the supplements, I'm doing some supplements from dragon herbs. And I buy directly from them. Ron T. Gardner's been around for a long time, and he sources his supplements from places around the world that are really good. So it's like, you know, you can get, they're sort of Taoist or alchemist, you know, combinations of things for all sorts of stuff. And then they do individual stuff like astragalus and, you know, reishi and things like that. But I've been working on first I worked on raising my yin, and now I'm doing my jing, and I'm doing this, you know, with my muscle testing. So, but even in the morning before I say, should I take 2 of these deer placenta, seriously, tablets, it's like, yes, you know, and anyway, so all that feels really good. And so getting back to the Akashic Records, normally it's about $200 what I charge for a 60-minute reading, but there's so many people asking questions, and I haven't done a ton of readings like this year. This year's like blurring by, right? So I'd love to do a reading with you. It really is a so your Akashic Records are a vibrational history of your soul. Whatever your soul has ever experienced in all of its lifetimes has been recorded. In the Bible, they call it the Book of Life. But everything has a vibrational history to it. And I'm able to tap into that space and ask clarifying questions. We Zoom, I give you a pre-sheet which walks you through sitting down in a quiet space and making out some questions that you have. And then typically make sure that your questions that you have that are most important to you are at the top, because we can keep diving into one question for 20 minutes. And, you know, there's only so much that you can get done in an hour, and you really want it to be good information. And we, you know, obviously could schedule another appointment. And some people need 2 or 3 appointments if they're really wanting to get clarity on like either a bunch of things or really move something in particular. I don't always know how the information, like the woman with the green drink, she wanted to feel better and stuff, and that was the health information that came out of that. So I always don't know where that's going. But if you follow it, I've had people like leave their careers and now they're pursuing something that really is speaking to their heart. And this is because the Akash is a place where you are known and loved through all your lifetimes. That information is guarded, and so I seek permission from you to access it. And sometimes you get past lives that come forward. But most of the time now you really don't. You just get really clarifying guidance, and I don't know who is sharing it. It's either these are in the Akash. There are light beings there that have never been in embodiment that kind of protect your records, the lords of the records, and then there are energies that, like master energies, like Jesus and the Buddha, that have been in embodiment, and they're part of your journey here. And then there are loved ones that have passed, and they're in there supporting you. And some of them are loved ones you know, and sometimes it was just a neighbor that loved you as you made sure you crossed the street safely when you went to school, and now they've transitioned their body, and they've decided to support you energetically. So they don't identify when they come through. There's just this beautiful, loving guidance that comes through. So if you feel like doing a reading, please email me, and we'll get it set up. I do some readings on the weekends and during the week. And I'm on Pacific time now. So, we'll figure it out. So wherever you are in the world, we'll Zoom, and we'll get answers to your questions. So, and I'll post the reading or the interview with Alex and Sandy, and Alex and I are going to do some more readings together. And I'll post that on this weekend. All right. Lots of love to you. Take care. I hope that helps if you had questions. Bye.